to my channel. I remain your favorite girl, Chef Ochi. Today we're going to be making that special Nigerian party jollof. That special Nigerian party jollof. And for that we're going to be making use of tomato puree, tomato paste, some bouillon cubes, that's seasoning cubes, Maggi. I have this all-purpose spice here. I have bay leaf, salt, thyme, curry powder, and I have this jollof rice spice that I always like to use. I have this stock from my chicken that I bought yesterday. I got that from the fridge, and I have this chopped onion. I'm going to be using this onion as well. I'll be blending that with these peppers. I'll be using ginger. I do not actually like garlic in person. You could add garlic, but personally I do not like garlic. And then tomato, bell peppers, which is tatache, and then chili peppers, which is bawa or shombo, and then some atarodo, scotch bonnet pepper. I have this, and then of course, how would I forget our main ingredient, rice. Now I'm not talking about whatever protein, goat meat, chicken, whatever you want to eat the rice with. That's totally up to you. But remember that your protein stock is very essential for your jollof rice. Your stock is very essential. Yes. And then we're going to be blending all this pepper together. You'll be wondering, will this pepper be enough for this rice? It actually won't be enough. But I have some steamed pepper that I kept in my fridge already that I'm going to be adding this to for the rice. Yes, for you to have that smoky flavor for your jollof rice, you actually have to first of all steam your vegetables, or roast your vegetables rather, in the oven. If you do that, it gives you this smoky feel, especially if you're not using our regular pot. If you're going to be using all those non-stick pots, you know, it won't give you that burnt jollof rice feel. So roast your vegetables first in the oven before you blend. Doing that releases its flavors and gives it this smoky feel, and then it also takes out moisture from the pepper, so that when you're done blending, you don't have to parboil the pepper before you fry it. Yeah. And my pepper that I'm going to be using, my already steamed pepper, I'm not displaying it here, but I'm going to be showing you. I already roasted that a little bit. So now let me blend my pepper. So for our jollof rice, we'll add vegetable oil. So to our hot oil, we're going to add our chopped onion, and we're going to stir fry until it is translucent, probably for about 1 or 2 minutes. We're going to be adding our tomato puree to it now, and then they'll both fry together so that the onion can release its flavor into the tomato puree. We're going to have to fry that for a while. Now this is for Nigerian party jollof. It is not a one size fits all. Everybody has their methods for making theirs, and this is mine. Yeah. We're going to fry this for 10 to 15 minutes. You don't just fry your tin tomato for tomato puree for 5 minutes and just let it be, because tomato puree is very concentrated. So we're going to fry this for 10 to 15 minutes, 20 if possible. Now the quantity of rice I'm cooking is 2.5 derica, which is that should be about 2.6 kg, or between 2.6 and 3 kg thereabouts. That's the quantity. That's the quantity of rice I'm cooking. So this is how our tomato puree is going to look after 15 minutes, after you properly fried it. This is how it's going to look. Now it's time to add our pepper mix. That's pepper and tomato that we blended. It's time to add that. So now this is the combination of peppers that I blended, and this is the one I told you I had in my fridge, or in my freezer. I had roasted this a little bit, but this was plainly, I had more tomato in this than pepper, and I like my food spicy. That's why I actually bought more peppers to add to this. So we're now going to fry this. We're going to fry this for close to 30-45 minutes. We're going to fry this for 30 to 45 minutes. Here we have curry powder, my all-purpose seasoning and thyme. We're going to add in all of that. Next, we're going to add my jollof rice spice, bay leaf, salt, and seasoning cubes. Now we're going to mix this in to incorporate it very thoroughly. Remember, we have our chicken stock, so I'm not going to be adding that now. I'll allow this to fry properly first before I add our chicken stock. It's looking like we're going to be needing a little bit of vegetable oil. Looking like we're going to need a little bit of vegetable oil, but I'll not be adding that right now. Let me just still allow this to fry. Now I'm going to cover this a bit. You don't have to cover it completely. If you cover it completely, you end up cooking the pepper instead of frying it. So you just cover a little. If you have the anti-splatter lid, that lid that's like a sieve that has holes, you just put that over it, because that still has holes for the steam to escape from. But if you do not have that, just put a pot cover slightly across the pot. At this point, we'll pour in our chicken. Mine is chicken stock. I don't know what protein yours is, but mine is chicken stock. We'll pour it in. We'll give it a mix. Now, in the process of frying, I have some burnt, some of my pepper has stuck to the bottom of the pot. Now, it doesn't matter. That's actually going to give us our hearty kind of taste. Now, I do not parboil my rice. I actually do not parboil my rice. That's how I make my own party jollof. Because the time you spend parboiling rice, the rice would have missed out on the ingredients that would have entered it right from the stew here. So I already have pre-boiled water. I'm just going to add that here now. At this point, you check and correct seasoning. Now you've added your stock, correct seasoning. You need more bouillon cubes, that's stock cubes or Maggi seasoning or whatever. You need more seasoning cubes, you need more salt. This is the time to check and correct that before you add your rice. So this is the point we add our rice to the boiling water. Like I said, this is not a one size fits all. Everybody has their method, but this is my own method. For those of you who have not subscribed to my channel, please be sure to do that. Be sure to do that. Turn on your notifications. For those of you that are subscribed, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing my link with your friends. Thank you for trying out my recipes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I couldn't have been here without all of you. Thank you so much. So we'll cover our rice now and allow it to cook. So let's check on our rice. Ooh. Okay. Now can we see this? Can we see this jollofy redness? Don't be worried that some of the rice has burnt, or some of the rice is sticking to the bottom. Some of my rice don't burn. How is it Nigerian party jollof if you no burn? The one where they cook for party, when they chop for wedding. And I don't know say the down of the pot, it dey burn. So don't be bothered. Don't be worried about that. Oh my goodness, this smoky. Yes, our rice is actually ready. All we just need to do now is add some sliced onion and then cover and allow it to get dry completely. Just another 5 minutes. Let me get my onion. I'll be back in a bit. We're going to add our onions now, chopped onion, and then we're going to stir this in. Now at this point I usually turn off my heat completely because the heat from the rice will cook the onion. So you can be like me and turn off your heat completely, or just reduce the heat to the lowest. At this point some people will reduce the heat to the lowest and then cover the pot with aluminum foil paper. Cover with the foil paper to allow the steam to trap in the steam, but I do not do that. I'll just turn off the heat completely and allow the heat from the rice to cook the onion. So here's our jollof rice. What just left is for us to serve. So here we have our Nigerian party jollof. I like to add Nigeria because there are a lot of party jollof. There's a Cameroonian, there's a Ghanaian, but this one is the original. Yes, original. Not to say go come, not to say conchop. This is the original Nigerian party jollof. Smoky, yummy party jollof. Don't mind my chicken. Don't look at my chicken too much. Now the rice, now make you focus on it. Now there make you put your attention. If you chop this kind one, well, they're not even they tell monkey say they're not they tell monkey to like banana, and I didn't even tell blind man say rain dey fall. If you chop this one, I only tell you. I just reserve my comments. So here we have our jollof rice. Try out this recipe and tell me how it goes. Tell me if you like it. Leave a comment. Please leave a comment whenever you watch. A lot of you watch, you don't even leave any comment. Please leave a comment. Give me thumbs up. That's to encourage me and let me know that you enjoy what I'm doing. Until then, I remain your favorite girl, Chef Ochi. Stay tuned to Ochi Sport YouTube channel for more yummy goodness. See you later.